travel and traveling can be seen as good, productive, healthy, advantageous, and authentic sort of activity into our lives for both men and women. But everyone understands travel differently, and that's why everyone goes to different places, works differently, moves through different means, and brings different people and explores different places for a reason, because everyone's understanding is fundamentally removed from each other's. Everyone's understanding is essentially different, and that goes for all the people around the world who are engineered differently, have different biology, or who are engineered, made, manufactured to be essentially eventually different for different ends, different desires, so that there is variation and vibrancy and virtue in the world, and not always monotony, mediocrity in one or another. So everyone understands travel differently. Everyone has a different understanding, interpretation of what travel is, where they should go, where they should not go, what they should bring with themselves. And travel has its advantages and merits, but travel has its downsides also, because when we're constantly traveling, then we also are always feeling lost, drained, stagnated in one or another, particularly in our vitality, essence, character, mindset. Because the more we travel, the more we're also essentially running away from ourselves. We're escaping the repression and the unconscious, of which we have never tried to acknowledge, understand, or admit to in ourselves, because we don't want to see anything wrong, bad, or evil in ourselves. We always believe we have perfection and knowledge, authenticity, clarity in ourselves, and that's why we attach a lot of pride, vanity, arrogance towards ourselves. We pride ourselves upon our achievements, innovations, inventions, but those innovations and inventions also have got their own evils, wickednesses, and shortcomings in one or another. So if travel has advantages, then it has disadvantages also, because it refuses or delays shadow integration, and unresolved traumas and repressed desire, all those things stay in place while we're traveling. Traveling does not fundamentally change anything, because we're essentially moving from nowhere to nowhere with no goals, objectives, purposes, meanings in our mind, because life is essentially meaningless. And no matter however much we try to escape from it, ultimately we will have to return to ourselves. We have to seek confrontation and go face to face against whatever we have repressed, denied, refused in ourselves with the unconscious, the shadow, and then either face it or continue to suffer from it, which results in the need or the desire to travel for validation, attention, and approval at every step of the way. So travel is a temporary escape from the unconscious. And the modern people travel so much and so often because there is